I don't think
I would, if I had to vote yes or no, I would say no to
right, and we're not
removing the
doing
lights.
that.
Right.
There is not a motion before us.
No, we can just say no.
Bringing it back around, I am curious to see what other municipalities are doing and see how they've approached this issue again. I think the work the HRC did really good, really kind of a lot of thinking about the issues, but I also would be kind of curious to bring in that other perspective of the kind of neighboring like-minded municipalities.
Right, but I guess, are you in terms of this type of policy in front of us, or are you looking to see if any other municipality states that they will not, use any signs, symbols, or structures, including, decorations that are deemed secular by the Supreme Court?
A little bit of both, to be honest.
okay.
I think we benchmark on both. I think, and Tyler, I don't want to give you too much credit. It's kind of a standard. What do you look in your holiday policy, your decorations?
I just think we should be clear, because this is a pretty straightforward policy, and I'd be surprised if anybody wasn't doing this. But in terms of what they do in practice around lights on trees, that might be something more specific that you're checking. I don't know if that's part of what you want to check, because it wouldn't come up as part of this.
I think that makes sense. I think that kind of look at it makes sense, because that's ultimately the kernel of what we're discussing here and we've been discussing.
I'm going to ask if they have a policy that addresses just, signs and structures as well as decorations. And then I'll ask if they have a policy on hand. If not, if they would get that request, how would they handle it? I'm also going to ask how frequently they have gotten certain of those requests, so we can just see, if there's any, municipalities have frequently ran into that issue because they may have learned more through their experiences. So yeah, through that research, we'll be able to get a good handle on all of the above.
I think that's a great, and I can report out at, under reports tonight that's the action that's the direction that we gave tonight, so then there won't be any confusion about whether it's gonna be on the agenda next meeting or anything like that.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Have any of you ever seen the policy regulating yard sales in the village of Shorewood?
No, but I have heard that it's a legacy.
Is that $2 per year, $40 fee? Is that?
I can't remember, but before I moved here, I was in Seattle, and I was looking at a lot of the ordinances and code in the village, and I started to question my decision based on some of the very draconian and the yard sale one was funny, and it wasn't that I ever probably will have a yard sale or really entertained it, but it was more about maybe it's changed since then, because this is before my being here in 2007. The size of the signs, the location that you could put your signs, how many signs you could have, where exactly, how many feet from the road you could have your sale, certain things. So that's one of those policies that I could see becoming the example that you said from Manitowoc, and that's funny, I didn't even think to ask Justin about that. And I am not at all interested in what Manitowoc, the direction they're going, but I would be open for it if there were, some really good cause, but I think this is simple,
And we have plenty of private space that people can make arrangements to have different displays. We have 2 miles of commercial space. There's a commercial district in a 1 mile square community, so that's lots of windows that can be taken.
Mm-hmm.
All right, any other comments?
I have a comment on this. So Shorewood is, liberally leaning and open-minded, hopefully. And why does it have to be a tree or not a tree? Like, why couldn't it be, like some planets hanging from a tree? Or as I was driving past the park, I thought, wouldn't it be neat to have just a bunch of different chandeliers in the trees? Or, just something creative. So I just thought I'd say that.
Duly noted.
Yeah, and I like getting to light is what.
Yeah. Light, that's what I, yeah.
One of the comments that I made was that, what if, I think a lot of people do like lights in the wintertime just because in celebration of light is a common theme in many, many traditions. But the issue is putting them up at Christmas time, so if we put them up on November 1st and take them down on March 30th or something, then it's, maybe that's different to the community, but we would need to have a larger discussion about that, just to go
Yeah.
through that.
I think there's a lot of ideas out there, just
Lots of ideas,
throwing that out
and lots of understanding along the way. All right, well, with that, I will, adjourn, motion to adjourn?
I'll second that.
All right, let's do it.
Thanks for your help.
Aye.
By the way, I was in law school.
I'm gonna have to use that chair real quick, just, turn off
This is the first time I've touched.
there. I don't think I wanna sit down.
Yeah.
This- I didn't